EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Kyron Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You talk about this Rams defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Niners in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Hampton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, 49ers.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. On first down, hits Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Purdy now to throw. That'll be caught by James. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Get set, get set.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. James will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not... Like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid stiff arm. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down.
They go play action here on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Well, that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was brought down by Jared Burks. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And a 49er first down.
Get set.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Here's James. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. For the left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's James. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Purdy. That is caught at the 7. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Get set.
They run it with James. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From a yard out. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
James. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Purdy. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
38-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard. Just across the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 29, Purdy. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Pearsall on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
7 yards there in the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down, 49ers.
Play action. Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Rams' 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Get set. What's up?
Back to throw. Purdy toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, LA! Tutu Atwell, 70 yards. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
San Francisco.
Up the middle they go. It's James. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. And give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. James. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down. The 23-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
49er first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Omari and Hampton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. L.A. set to take over again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Pass complete there to McCool. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He'll let this go for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, it's James. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. Up.
Hampton is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Hampton with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he returns this to the 22. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL. So trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. James. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the 49ers are going to have it 1st and goal as they take this down to about the 3. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Hampton going to try to punch it in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
A run once more with Hampton. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Omari and Hampton finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
23 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the victory here for San Francisco.